Welcome to our daily devotional series, The Daily Herald. I pray that these messages will come to you as an encouragement and a reminder to be heralds of the Lord daily. God bless you.
Firstborn of Heaven, October 21. Knowing that you were not redeemed with corruptible things like silver or gold from your aimless conduct received by tradition from your fathers, but with the precious blood of Christ, as of a lamb without blemish and without spot. 1 Peter 1:18-19.
About 40 days after the birth of Christ, Joseph and Mary took him to Jerusalem to present him to the Lord and to offer sacrifice. This was according to the Jewish law, and as man's substitute, Christ must conform to the law in every particular. He had already been subject to the rite of circumcision as a pledge of his obedience to the law. As an offering for the mother, the law required a lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, and a young pigeon or a turtle dove for a sin offering. But if the law provided that if the parents were too poor to bring a lamb, a pair of turtle doves or two young pigeons, one for burnt offering and the other for a sin offering, might be accepted. The offerings presented to the Lord were to be without blemish. These offerings represented Christ, and from this it is evident that Christ himself was free from physical deformity. He was the lamb without blemish and without spot. 1 Peter 1:19. His physical structure was not marred by any defect. His body was strong and healthy. And throughout his lifetime he lived in conformity to nature's laws. Physically as well as spiritually, he was an example of what God designed all humanity to be through obedience to his laws. The dedication of the firstborn had its origin in the earliest times. God had promised to give the firstborn of heaven to save the sinners. This gift was to be acknowledged in every household by the consecration of the firstborn son. He was to be devoted to the priesthood as a representative of Christ among human beings. In the deliverance of Israel from Egypt, the dedication of the firstborn was again commanded. While the children of Israel were in bondage to the Egyptians, the Lord directed Moses to go to Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and say, "Thus saith the Lord, Israel is my son, even my firstborn. And I say unto thee, Let my son go, that he may serve me. And if thou refuse to let him go, behold, I will slay thy son, even thy firstborn." Exodus 4:22 and 23. Further reflection. If Christ was my perfect example, how can I pattern my life after him?